What if Earth's magnetic field suddenly disappeared? Imagine waking up one morning and something invisible, something you have never even thought about, is suddenly gone. No explosion, no warning, no sign. But within hours, your phone stops working. Planes begin to lose control and the sky starts to change because Earth has just lost its invisible shield. That shield is called the Earth's magnetic field, and without it, life on this planet begins to collapse. What is the magnetic field? Before we understand what happens when it disappears, we need to understand what it actually is. So, deep beneath your feet, thousands of kilometers below the surface, Earth has a burning turning core made of molten iron. This moving metal creates electric currents, and those currents generate a massive magnetic field around our planet. Think of it as a giant invisible bubble stretching far into space, protecting everything inside it. This protective region is known as the magnetosphere, and it does something incredibly important. It deflects deadly radiation coming from the sun, especially something called the solar wind. Without this shield, Earth would be directly exposed to space radiation, and that's where the nightmare begins. First 24 hours, the moment the magnetic field disappears, nothing seems different at first. You go outside, the sky may look normal, and the life continues. But in space, chaos has already begun. The sun constantly blasts high energy particles toward Earth. Normally they are deflected, but now there's nothing stopping them. Within hours, satellites begins to fail and GPS stops working. Communication systems break down, internet infrastructure collapses globally. Astronauts aboard the International Space Station would be exposed to dangerous radiation levels. On Earth, airlines lose navigation systems, flights are grounded or worse, or maybe lost. And then something strange appears in the sky. Auroras. But not just near the poles. Now they spread across the entire planet. Beautiful, but deadly. Technology collapse. As radiation continues to hit Earth, power grids begin to overload and transformers burn out. And the result, entire cities go dark. This is similar to what happened during the Carrington Event, but this time it's not temporary, it's constant. Satellites are permanently damaged, military systems fail, and global communication disappears. Society starts to panic. No internet, no banking, and no navigation. The modern world begins to fall apart. Animals and nature. Yes, humans are not the only ones who are affected. Many animals rely on Earth's magnetic field to navigate. Birds, whales, and sea turtles. They all use something called magnetoreception. Without it, they lose their sense of direction. Birds begin to flying in random paths. Whales beach themselves and migration patterns collapse. Nature becomes confused and slowly ecosystems begins to break down. Radiation on Earth. As days turn into weeks, radiation levels increase. The atmosphere still offers some protection, but not enough. People living at higher altitudes are affected first. Airline crews, mountain communities. They begin to receive dangerous doses of radiation. Over time, cancer rates increase, DNA damage becomes more common, and the ozone layer starts to weaken. atmosphere lost. Without the magnetic field, the solar wind begins to slowly strip away Earth's atmosphere. This is exactly what scientists believe happened to Mars. Once Mars had a thick atmosphere, possibly even water, but after losing its magnetic field, it became the cold, dead world we see today. Could Earth face the same fate? Not immediately, but over thousands to millions of years? Yes, it could. Now the turn up. Can humanity survive? Maybe, but life would change drastically. We would need underground cities, radiation shielding, and new technologies. Space agencies like NASA are already studying ways to protect astronauts from radiation. Those same technologies might one day be used to protect all of us, but it wouldn't be easy. So, next time you look up at the sky, remember there's an invisible force silently protecting you every second of your life, which you can't see, you can't feel, but without it, life on Earth would never be the same. The magnetic field. It is not just science, it's survival. Subscribe for more videos. Until then, bye bye.